This guy who makes videos about rebuilding cars has built one of the fastest YouTube channels in history. He has 573 million views on his YouTube channel with over 4 million subscribers, making him one of the best car restoration channels on YouTube. What makes it more interesting that if other creators try to make their videos in his style, it's either they kill their channel or they quit YouTube, because they all miss one thing that he uses in his videos. This one thing is what made his entire channel to blow up and gain millions of views and subscribers along the way. I discovered it when I took one of his videos, broke down each and every element behind his videos. Then I discovered that it's not only him who's doing this, also big creators are also doing the same thing to find success on YouTube. So if you're wondering, what did I find out? Instead of me just telling it to you, what if I just show you? You see, back then Armstrong wanted to be a professional BMX rider, so he was recording videos of himself performing cool stunts and he was uploading the videos on his YouTube channel. This helped him to enter into BMX competition and level up his video editing skills. Little did he know that this skill was going to change his entire life. As he was performing in big BMX competitions, he had passion for cars, so he was also teaching himself the skills for fixing cars in his driveway. He then shifted his content from BMX videos to car restoration videos. Then one day, something happened. His girlfriend crashed her Audi TT. He decided to fix the car, so he went to the insurance company and bought the Audi TT. He started working on the car while documenting the whole process on his YouTube channel. This was the beginning of his channel. From there, he also documented the process on Audi S5. At this time, his following was also increasing on his channel, but it was not that fast compared to what was going to happen on his channel. After he was done with the S5, then he bought the Bentley Continental GT for £10,000 and he uploaded the whole process on his channel. Then something unbelievable happened. His views took off, reaching millions of views and 100,000 subscribers along the way. He was even in the news. As he was doing this, he had a job, so he decided to quit his job and went all in on YouTube. His growth doubled, that today he gets 5 to 10 million views per video. But the one thing I discovered from him as he was growing up is that he discovered something very important behind each and every successful content creator, and that thing that he discovered was data. You see, each and every big content creator who averages millions of views, they have good amount of data about their channel which they use to average millions of views. This is why creators like Mr. Beast, he has worked with Paddy Galloway before. The same with Ryan Train, he has also worked with Paddy Galloway. And if you're wondering who is Paddy Galloway, he is a YouTube strategist who's known to be good with data. So now the big question is, how did Matt Armstrong use data to average millions of views? Believe me, in just a few seconds you will discover that this guy is a genius. You see, what Matt Armstrong started to do when he was growing up was that he started to use cars in his video that data has shown that a lot of people are searching for. This is why you see him fixing the same car brands in his videos again and again. The reason behind it is that if a lot of people are searching for these cars, and they see him in his videos fixing the exact same car which they are searching for, then they are likely to click and watch his videos. Believe me, it's not by accident this guy is always fixing a rainbow or a Porsche in his videos. It's because a lot of people are searching for these particular cars. For example, here's the graph from Google Trends showing how many times the Rolls Royce gets searched, and here's another for a Porsche. Almost each and every car in his videos, the graph usually looks like this or it's more than this. Another example is when Marcus Rashford's car crashed and the news was trending. He then dropped the video titled, "I bought Marcus Rashford wrecked Rolls Royce," and the video gained him 7 million views. The reason why the video did well is because Marcus Rashford is a popular athlete and the news about his car crashing was trending. So he knew that if he does a video of fixing Marcus Rashford's car before the news fades away, his video is likely to do well, and he did. Because of this, that's when I realized that this guy's success is far from an accident. The other thing that made me to realize this is his thumbnails. In his thumbnails, he's always in this side of the screen. The reason behind it is that if people are scrolling on YouTube, they always notice him if he is in the size of his thumbnails. The other thing that makes him to stand out the most in his thumbnails is the cars. You see, YouTube is becoming a platform with highly polished thumbnails. So for him to stand out, that means he has to compete with big creators the likes of Mr. Beast. But he was smart about this. He realized that if he can just make a thumbnail that is easier to interpret and should look like a picture that was taken when filming the video, then it will be easier for him to stand out in a crowd of highly polished thumbnails. There is also another reason why he did this. You see, if you're a fan of cars and I show you this thumbnail right here, you are likely to click to this thumbnail without thinking about it that much. This skill of getting people to click to a thumbnail without thinking about it that much is what I like to call the subconscious click. Here's how it works. If you see this Rolls Royce here, to easily grab your attention because it's expensive and a popular car. And the fact that this car is in order, that means other parts will stop working because these cars are not built to be in this type of situation. Again, this is also going to grab your attention. Even the face expression and the clothing easily grabs your attention. Back then, he used to repeat the same red text with the same red arrow. Later on he changed it to yellow color, but today he doesn't use them anymore. The reason why he stopped is because everything what he does he backs up it by data. But all this won't matter if people are not watching. So how does he get people to watch his very long videos? I mean 21 million views on a 3-hour long video. Who else does that? So now the big question is, what does Matt Armstrong know about hooking people on a very long video? Here is how. His videos always start by showing himself, then he quickly summarizes what happened to the car and the goal of that video. Then he also quickly reminds the viewer what happened in the previous video. This skill helps the new viewer and the casual viewer to not be lost in the video, since the viewer is exactly told what he should know in the beginning of the video. This makes the viewer to be connected to the story of the video. The other thing is the voiceover. He does a good job by exactly explaining to the viewer what's happening in the video, as he knows that it's not every viewer who watches his content is an expert with cars. So he explains to the viewer what type of materials he is using to get the job done. This also helps the viewer to not have a lot of questions. Questions like, why is he removing the roof of the car? As a result, the viewer gets invested into the story, causing them to watch for a longer period of time. This skill of voiceovers, you also see it being used by other big creators. The reason behind it is because it is proven by data that if you use voiceovers in your videos, you are likely to hold viewers for a longer period of time. The other thing I noticed from this guy is also that he builds multiple characters. This also helps to hook the viewer into his story, since he knows that the viewers watching his content are not of the same age. Some of them are younger while others are older. This is why he includes his team in his videos, because it makes his content to be unique and other viewers will easily relate themselves to other characters. And it's not every day on YouTube you see father and son working together and driving expensive cars. Trust me, this relationship also plays a very huge role in this guy's success. This is it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video.